What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You'll see it's a bit darker than usual. I'm having to record this on Saturday night when I would typically do it in the morning. Got a very busy day tomorrow. Going to church in the morning. Got my morning cardio. Got to get a meal in. And my workout split has changed to where it's a 6-day split instead of a 5-day split now. So I do legs on Sunday. So after church, I got to go train legs. So I've had a very busy day on Sunday when it's normally a very laid back day on Sunday. So we're getting the, double down on the content. I did this morning's content, this afternoon's shorts videos, and we're doing content again here after I showered, as you can see, freshly shaved and all that good stuff. So, it's week number 300. 300 weeks straight of the weekly rotation. I said it before, I'll say it again. I didn't create the format, but I made this format my bitch. I've made it mine. Nobody's done more. And nobody ever will. Because I won't stop doing them, so nobody will ever catch up. It's just what it is. By the time someone else gets 300, I might be at 1,000 weeks. I don't know. Or 400, 500. I don't know who the next... Some people have been doing it for a couple of years, Shout out to them. It's a great format. I love doing it. That's why I do it so consistently. This is what I actually wore this week. And we got a little surprise for you guys here today on Saturday. It's not my newest fragrance that's coming for Zed Creatives 3. It's something else. And we got a couple of new things to the collection, a couple of things that were some reachbacks, but I'll tell you what, some fan-damn-tastic fragrances. It was a hot week again, so we went back the fresh route, and we're going to talk about them. It's week number 300 in the weekly rotation. Stay tuned. Starting off on Sunday, we hit the beach that day, and I was like, what do I want to bring with me to the beach? I haven't worn a fragrance at the beach in a while, in the last 2 or 3 times we went, because now it's local summer. Now all the crowds are gone. Now those of us that live here at the beach can enjoy the beach without, all of Alabama and Georgia and Kentucky and Tennessee all being here at once. So, day 3 fragrances, Bani. This is their older style bottle. Mango papaya, pure tropical feet in the sand in a bottle. I love this fragrance so freaking much. It is my favorite mango scent. It is my favorite day 3 fragrance. Even though Tres Oros is that, it's it. That's it. That is it. It's my favorite niche release of the year until my fragrance comes out. That's fragrance release of the year. You'll see. But with that said, Tres Oros, you really should try it. The 3 goldens, plantains, honey, and what was the other golden? Pineapple with cinnamon sprinkled on it. Oh my God, it's to die for. But because this is just such a setting and a mood for me, literally living at the beach, this is my number one. It'll always be my number one. It holds a special place in my heart. And rotation. It's the first fragrance I think of when it's beach day. So during the day, for the beach, day 3 fragrances, Bani. When I got the shower, good old trusty dusty, everybody should have a bottle at some point, Nautica Voyage. The original. The fresh, as a lot of people like to say, watery cucumber fragrance. I say crisp, not sweet green apple with green notes. I think it smells like pretty much what the notes say, but teach their own, Watery aquatic, clean and musky, soft white floral, beautiful. I've always thought this was a really good fragrance. Some people hate it, some people love it. It's the most sold fragrance on Amazon for years and years running now. Another one that I don't think will ever be toppled on Amazon. We have the Intense now. The Intense is a true flanker to it. You get this DNA plus some woods and a little bit of leather. It's actually really good. I would strongly encourage, if you're a big fan of this one, get the Intense. It comes in a 50 ml, I know, but man, out the shower, or any time really. Never a bad time for Nautica Voyage. Moving into Monday, new to the collection. Finally knocked it off the bucket list. I've had this in my cart on FragranceNet and places like that so many times over the years. Bentley Infinite. The Citron version of Terre d'Hermes EDT, basically. That's what it smells like. It's Terre d'Hermes EDT, but this lemony citron smell instead of orange. It smells great. Quality's good. Performance average, slightly above average. Bottle's fantastic. I definitely need to get the Intense. I have a Rush White Edition as well. It's very different, powdery and all that good stuff. Beautiful fragrance, but this just, it was a what the hell kind of thing. I had just gotten it. I wanted to wear it. Earthy, a little spiced, woodsy, Like I said, it smells like Terre d'Hermes, but lemon instead of, citron, lemon, instead of orange. And it's like $28. It has been for years. It's super slept on, but Bentley fragrances, man, they've always put out good stuff. Yeah. During the day, Bentley Infinite, the original EDT, and then a piece of cheapy gold at the rack stores. You can always find a bottle at Ross Dress for Less. When in doubt, creamy, fresh citrus and florals, CK All. One of the better CK flankers that's out there. It's beautiful. It's perfectly unisex. You get like 4 hours out of it, maybe 5 if you're lucky. Below average performer. Not as weak as the summer flankers. Those are like 2 hours at best most of the time. Some of them you get 3 or 4. Like Summer Days, I get like 4 hours out of that one. It's like the strongest of the bunch. But this one's really good. It's really simple. It's a soft musk. It's like a creamier type of citrus because of the way these fresh white florals are. It smells great. Perfectly unisex. I don't think it's girly because it's full of white florals at all. I think everybody can enjoy this. Yeah, see, that just smells fantastic. Another one, good for any time. I chose to wear it out the shower. Calvin Klein, CK All. Moving into Tuesday, I find to be quite a great blue fragrance for the money. Kind of like Bleu de Chanel mixed with Y, mixed with Afternoon Swim, I've had other people tell me other fragrances. Sure, name that blue fragrance, mix it in there, Dylan Blue, whatever. Afnan 9 AM Dive. It's a good one. I like it. Performs pretty well for me. Citrusy, a little ginger spiced, amber woody, aquatic, clean musk. Fresh meets warm. Kind of a almost Mancera Aqua Wood. Also, you can kind of throw that in there minus the smokiness. Kind of smells a little bit like that one too. It's a Franken fragrance. What can I say? It's beyond a hybrid. It's a bunch of fragrances stitched together to make one, basically, is what it smells like to me. Kind of an all-star lineup of blue. Some may agree, some may disagree. I think it's good though. I like it. Afnan always delivers. I've never smelled an Afnan fragrance that I didn't think was really good. It's yet to happen. And this one's really good. At least I think so. During the day, for no reason other than I wanted to. Afnan's 9 AM Dive. When I got the shower, it was time for a good shave. Zaharoff. Signature Tabac. We did it again this week. This smells so freaking good. What a great way to ring in fall as well, which it was summer weather this week. I had some almost fall weather last week. We got a little bit of cooler, milder stuff coming. I know I've been talking a lot of fall fragrances. I'm excited. I get to mix them in my rotation here and there. And this one, speaking of all-star stuff, it's kind of an all-star tobacco. Leafy herbal green, aromatic, woodsy, spicy, sweet, boozy, a little gourmand. It's a little bit of frickin' everything that a tobacco fragrance could be. A woody tobacco, a sweet tobacco, a boozy tobacco, spicy tobacco, an aromatic tobacco. It's all of the things. Claude balanced it perfectly. It's phenomenal. It's a really good performer. It smells elegant, yet not too serious. Dapper and professional. Again, yet not too serious. Great fragrance. And then the shave set. I never show the shave soaps in these situations, but I always have the aftershave splash with me. So out the shower, had a shave. It was a Zaharoff signature Tabac. Let's get it to focus. There we go. Moving into Wednesday, during the day, pricey fragrance, nothing out the shower. We had a lot going on this particular day. Wanted some performance, wanted something fresh because it was hot, with a nice, somewhat semi-luxurious feel. I mean, the price tells you it's luxurious anyway. Fragrance du Bois London Spice, I think one of their better entry-level profiles. It's a minty, aquatic green, slightly oud-dominant fragrance. It's really freaking good. Really, really freaking good. A little bit of fresh spiciness to it. It's just, again, really freaking good. Great performer, quality smell. Pepperminty, leafy green. More pepperminty than mint leaf kind of smell to me. I just really, really enjoy this one. This was the one time Fragrance du Bois reached out to me and let me pick a fragrance. And I said, ooh, I smelled a clone of that one, and I like the clone. And if the clone's that good, I know the original's going to be even better. Yes, the original's even better. So this was that one time I got PR from Fragrance du Bois. So very thankful because it's a damn good fragrance. I like to reach for it from time to time. And on Wednesday, it seemed like the perfect pick. So if you have it, if you've smelled it, you probably agree. It's really good. Nothing out the shower this day. Fragrance du Bois London Spice. Moving into Thursday, this is 2 weeks in a row I wore this one. This is a new one I got from Aroma Concepts from Anfar. It's called Summer in Dubai. Another citrus fresh fragrance, a little ginger spicy green kind of smell to it. I don't remember exactly what's in there, but it's like a very juicy citrus, fruity smell that's not super sweet or anything like that. A touch of powder, musky for sure. Really good performance too. It smells fantastic. I don't know what it's cloning. I'm sure it's cloning something. I'm sure. I just can't pinpoint it. It doesn't really remind me of Blue Talisman. It doesn't really remind me of Imagination or this, that, or the other. Might be a little bit of a couple of things. Shit, I don't know. But the bottle's really nice. The fragrance is affordable. It performs pretty well. It smells fantastic. And it's uber versatile. It's a fresh blue. Can't go wrong. Yeah, I wore it again this week. It's good. During the day, on far, summer in Dubai, and for out the shower, we've got a blast from the TLTG past. Now, this is the loose bottle that I bought. Still has the Marshall's $12.99 tag on it because my other bottle, we've in the past, older viewers of the subscribers of the channel will remember when I compared the old bottle versus this newer one. The older bottle is like an 8-9 hour fragrance. But English Laundry Cambridge Night, my favorite of the English laundries. This has that reflective, not so see-through bottle, whereas the older one's a deeper, more cardinal red, translucent. This is the weak one. This one's like a 3-4 hour fragrance. Perfect for out the shower. And still smells great. It's a little tart and floral version of Invictus, basically. Take Paco Rabanne Invictus, now throw a little bit of, I believe it's like some freesia or jasmine or something, a little fresh white floral with some black currant, kind of change the sweet fruity smell to a little tart. It's good. It's really, really good. It's like the best Invictus interpretation I've ever smelled. Over Hawass and all these other ones. I still stand on 10 toes down, standing on business, however you want to say it. On that, revisiting it reminds you of the love that you always had for this fragrance, right? And here I am, like I wear it all the time. I'm like saving the good bottle, the high performing bottle, and using the weaker one for out the shower, which is what I've always done anyway. But yep, it was nice to revisit. I need to throw Riviera back in the rotation. Been a while. I got some good old high performing bottles of English Laundry Riviera, which is basically a higher performing YSL L'Homme. It's really good too. Been a while. Nice to revisit. Out the shower. English Laundry's Cambridge Night. Moving into Friday, I gotta say, with this 1-2 combo, boy, was there a happy wife with how I smelled on this particular day. And yeah, I did give this a 9.5 out of 10 first impressions. I think this is a banger of a release for this year. YSL MYSLF L'Absolu. Finally picked it up, dropped 123 at Frag Flex on the 60 ml for this fingerprint magnet of a bottle. See all them lovely fingerprints. Just, yeah. But it smells, I think it's superior to the other two. The bergamot is just so thick and juicy. It's unbelievably good. A little spiced, even a little smoky. Get that white floral creeps in. It gets powdery and sweet as it dries down. Even a little touch of woodiness. Even though they don't list anything but patchouli in the base, I get a little bit of woodiness out of this. Oh my damn, that is good. It is. If I had to keep one out of the three, I would keep this one. It's not even close. And I really like the first two. Yes, please float in the air. God, this is good. If you haven't tried this, you should. If you've tried this and you don't like this, I'm sorry for you, because I think it's amazing. If you have tried it and you agree with me, great minds think alike. What can I say? Yeah, phenomenal. Phenomenal release from YSL. Wife's a big fan of YSL's fragrances too, so I wasn't surprised she would like it. She likes the previous two. She likes this one. I have all three. I'm actually very eager for a fourth because the EDT, the EDP, and the L'Absolu. L'Absolu. A lot of people have been saying L'Absolu. L'Absolu. I believe is the way to do it. Or I could just say L'Absolu. Whatever. It smells really good. Performs pretty good too. It's not a beast. Above average though. Above average performance. I clocked it at like 7 hours before I took a shower. And then when I got out the shower, the all-time greatest men's fragrance ever. The actual king, if there was ever to be one, because I really don't think there's a king of fragrance, because it's all taste and opinion, and everybody likes different shit, right? But bottle sales factor into being the king. I don't think anything's ever sold more bottles than this. Acqua di Gio. The EDT. This is the previous version. They've recently changed it. Not that long, like 2 years ago they changed it or something like that. This is the previous version to that. The 100 ml. As soon as I walked in the room. She started doing that. I said, Acqua di Gio. She's like, I know, I smell it. She said, you smell pretty. That's her thing when she really likes what I smell. I get the you smell pretty line. I smelled very pretty. Fresh green, aquatic, musky, that 90s cologne smell. I get decent performance out of this. Always have. Yeah, there's that risk you might smell like somebody's ex-boyfriend or at this stage, uncle or dad or even grandfather. But who the fuck cares? If you like it, wear it. And you know what? Aside from young women, because I couldn't tell you if young women like how this smell, but women my age, a little younger than me, to my age, till older than me, pretty much all of them like Acqua di Gio for the most part. Even though it's familiar to all of them. Like, because everybody wore this in the 90s and 2000s, and it's still highly sold. And I think most of the flankers are better. But respect the elders, right? This deserves respect. The actual king, if there ever really was one of men's fragrances, Giorgio Armani's, the original Acqua di Gio, out the shower. Moving to Saturday, we got a little treat. So those of you that tuned into my last actual live stream, super rare that I do live streams. We have our member live stream every month. That's a guarantee that's going to happen. That's for the members. We do our giveaways, all that good stuff. But very rare I have time to do a regular, just impromptu live stream. So I did one 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because yesterday would have been Friday. It was the Friday before. Yes, it was last Friday. George jumped on. Everybody started on him about bring the old fragrances back, bring the old ones back. And look, we've talked on and off for a couple of years about we want to keep our word. We're never bringing these back. We're not. But you know what's a little loophole? Concentration flanker. That's 15%. So George said, why don't we do a parfum? Why don't you get with Justin? Reach out to Mon. Get some concentrations. See what you like. If you like something, we'll release it next year. So I give you Business Over Pleasure Parfum working title. 30%. I got 25, 27, and 30 was what I requested. Because mine works quick. Because there was some confusion for those that saw my Scent of the Day short today. It's like, how'd you get them so quick? Well, we created the fragrance 5 years ago. We're not creating it from scratch. There's no tweaks and adjustments like these designer brands do with concentration flankers. This is a real concentration flanker. It's the same formula. We're up in the oil. This is literally double the oil concentration of this. Now you're going to lose some top note. That's the thing. You balance. I never tested above 20% when we created it because I wanted a certain level of freshness. You lose some freshness here, but boy, is it strong. Fresh pour. Test batch that's less than a week old. This was made on Monday. This was made Monday. It's Saturday. The first day I tested it, sprayed it here, I got it on Tuesday. I got it on Tuesday. So it was made on Monday. I got it on Tuesday. Because the day I shaved, right? That morning, 9:30 in the morning. FedEx overnight at my door. Spray them right away. 25 here, 27 here, 30 here. 25 was a little bit spicier than the original. 27, about what with 25? Woodsy as hell, super thick on the iris, amber, leafy green patchouli. 30%'s the one. Holy shit, this is the one. That's my thinking, right? Holy shit. So I go through my day. It's potent. I'll hug the wife when I go to leave for the gym. She tells me because I always call her on the way home from the gym. She's like, I still smell like Business Over Pleasure. You left it on me. And she was wearing my new fragrance. Different fragrance. This is the Zed Creators 3. Couple more weeks, guys. Couple more weeks. I know a lot of you are eager. Next month, the goal. So for Zed Creators 3. But this is next year. So with this, because this was publicly talked about, that's why I'm talking about this right now, that I'm actively testing it. 30% is going to be the one. So it went all day. It stuck to Heidi even for me hugging her. And then that night I shaved, right? So we're talking lathering with Dove for Men soap bar, quarter moisturizer. I shave with a Dove soap bar. Shave, hot water, rinse it off. Still pumping after. At like 9 o'clock at night. 12 hours later. After going to the gym, after all the stuff, 12 hours after, survived a shower. Not a skin scent. Heidi could smell it when I walked in the room. I hadn't sprayed nothing on yet. I hadn't sprayed tobacco and everything yet. I hadn't shaved my head yet. Because I was letting the mirror defog in the bathroom before I shaved. Just to give you guys a little tip. That's how strong this is as a fresh pour. That's the moral of the story. So when this macerates, in 2 months, this lab sample is going to be ridiculous. So imagine a production batch that's macerated in it. Nuclear business over pleasure. Who thought that would be a thing? But that's what's coming into your lives next year in a very small run. So a small, limited run. We are going to do that next year. Justin's testing out brass and soul stuff. I don't know what concentration he's going with, but that's actively happening. So I want to let you guys know. So I decided to wear it today. I did 5 sprays, did a little shorts video. And the sillage never let off. Because I don't really go nose blind in business over pleasure. I never did. It's not loaded with ambroxan and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's got a little bit of a... No, it doesn't have Orchinox. Evening Mystique has it. Evening Mystique's got more synthetics than this does. This has more naturals than synthetics. And, yeah, it's crazy strong. I really didn't need 5. 3 would have been plenty. It was, like, almost choking me out for the first hour. It's crazy. But everybody that likes business over pleasure or loves business over pleasure, you're going to be one of the ones that buy a bottle out of that batch. You're going to have this, I promise. You don't want this. Working title. Probably going to stick with business over pleasure parfum. I like it. Rolls off the tongue nicely. We're changing the packaging. Packaging is not completely changing. We're doing a few things to it. It's still the playing card, still the casino style. We're altering some things, but just to let you guys know. So that's a thing. There's some info for you to celebrate 300 weeks. 300 weeks straight, I figured this perfect time. Oddly enough, I wore this today. So during the day, business over pleasure parfum 30% coming to you in 2026. So fittingly enough, I needed to shave. Got church in the morning. So when I got out of the shower, business over pleasure. I'm wearing business over pleasure at 15% right now. The shave soap, the aftershave splash, all discontinued products. The 15%, which is bordering the beginning of EDP, the end of EDT, those of you wondering. But you get all the bergamot, Sichuan pepper, the Florentine iris, the musk and creaminess. The Gaiac wood gives that hint of smoke. It's just, this is exactly what I wanted it to be. This was perfection. Even if I would have tested it at 30% back then, I would not have released it because this is what I wanted. This was not going to set, because like going up to 18 and 20%, it was losing the top. I wanted that freshness for the extra versatility. Now let's just have that bomb diggity ass monster performer, right? That's all the thickness and all the heaviness of this fragrance, right? So that's coming next year. I'm excited. I hope some of you are excited to hear this as well. So in October, Dead Creators 3. Spring, summer 2026. Business over pleasure parfum, brass and soul parfum. Working titles, not finalized names or anything. So, yeah, some special information for those of you that care. For those of you that want to have fun with it and hate, be jealous, whatever. It's awesome fragrances are coming. I hope those of you that are actually normal human beings that enjoy perfume and like me, are excited about this, because we wouldn't put them out unless they were incredible, right? Super, super fucking excited. So, out the shower, during the day, business over pleasure parfum at 30%, and the original business over pleasure. Well, there you have it. A little special info here at the end for actual true supporters, fans, friends, contemporaries, peers, like-minded individuals, lovers of perfume, all of the above. There at the end with the business over pleasure at 30% being tested. Go figure, the highest concentration I requested is the one. It just brings out the Gaiac wood becomes the star. You get the Gaiac wood from the start with it. Oh, it's so freaking good. It becomes more of a woody floral at the opening. It's incredible. It really is. It's still business over pleasure. No mistaking it's business over pleasure. So exciting stuff. Great week. There's links down below for everything except business over pleasure, obviously. But there's links down below if you want to check any of these out. You don't have to buy nothing to watch these videos. I just appreciate you celebrating 300 weeks strong of the weekly rotation here on the TLT Reviews channel. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great Sunday. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you tomorrow on the next video.